So holy moly, we got some rain today. And this is completely chunked, washed out. My area where my water for going into my house was also washed out. That's the septic for the house, the future house. It's probably about halfway down, and now it's kind of sticking crooked out of the ground. I started throwing some logs down there. I'm going to push some more soil over there, but I'm making some berms and slowing things down and redirecting the water using these logs all the way through there. There's actually a hole in the ground by that big log right there. There's a hole like right there. So it's draining down there. There was more soil here. I've kind of taken that down and put it on top of those logs that I set that way. And then these logs I put all across here, so that when it does rain, some of the soil maybe just gathers there, and or the water slopes down this way and redirects over this way instead of going straight down and into my septic field. So that is where all this water is going, and that's what I need to slow down. But I did put some more logs this way, little thing there, so I could just get over there and to slow some of that soil down. But my septic field has a bunch of big holes in it now. But yeah, I put all these logs down. I want to put more down. I just got bit by something though, so I went inside for a little bit. Because if you know, last year I got bit by something that almost sent me to the emergency room. But anyway, oh my gosh, I'm sinking in this. You can see like where I've sunk in, so that's why I have those logs there. But yep, creating berms, redirecting water. That's today's project that I did not expect to have to do. But like I said, water was rushing down here so fast. There's so many areas over here that are flooded right now. So just want to slow it down. Hopefully some of the water will absorb into the ground. I'm going to be adding more clover. It's funny because if you saw my video about clover, I don't even know what those are with the little white flowers, but those are something that are in my seed mix. But there's clover down here. So yeah, this is washed down all the way from up there. So yeah, gotta get a grip on this. I'm sticking some wood in there to help hold some of the soil back in there, I hope. Everybody keeps talking about how wood decays over time. Look at all this clover. And I actually might scoop that up and just stick it up on top of these logs. But yeah, that's probably going to be part of my plan, is to put clover all along this, help get some of this from eroding. My plan is to terrace this whole area and make it gardens and whatnot. It's just going to take a long time. And I really wanted to use these logs and get a tractor and do all this by design, and everybody is discouraging me from getting a tractor because it's so expensive. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. Doing this by hand is not very fun, to be honest. Takes a lot of time. But getting it done little by little. Here's that hole I was talking about. Now that I'm over here, I guess I could show it to you. But this I dug out, but there's that hole there. So I figured some of this water, I kind of redirected this, made this little path here so that it could come down this way and over, hopefully down in there is my thought, instead of it going this way and then over and down into my septic. That's the thought on today's spontaneous project. At least it is redirecting this here for now and slowing it down, doing its job. So the other day I put these logs down as a outline for my pond idea, and look at how much soil was held back. So this is exactly what I'm talking about creating terraces throughout this property. I literally just want to keep stacking logs taller and taller and keep building up the soil and letting it fill in with whatever natural debris and just keep bringing it up. I mean, and bring in soil. I mean, I've got all this. Every time it rains, it's probably just melting into the ground, running off to the Gulf of Mexico. Oh. Anyway. That's just one more thought. I thought that was pretty cool. These logs are literally just filled in between with soil, and I didn't do anything to do that. It just happened naturally.